Yo, Mr. Wong, what's up? What is up? What is up? I was thinking now that we got the intro sprint, bro, honestly, will make doing milestone runs so much faster. So much faster. We should be able to just skip a whole bunch of stuff. I actually don't know where the next rewards are. I thought it'll be a chill as way for the first 10 or so minutes. I haven't done milestones in ages either. I might actually... Probably after the stream there's probably a bit of a gap. A gap that I can use to do the milestones. Because normally I might do like maybe like a tier 15 run and then start my night run. Depending on how the stream goes. I think last weekend when we did the stream, yeah, we had a pretty good time. Hold on, just trying to put my phone on charge. What the hell's going on? Taylor, dude, I miss you. I saw your post with the times, so I thought I'd check in. Would be fun to run against you again. I'm not in the tourney at the moment. We can definitely line it up. We can definitely line it up. We'll just do something like we did last time. Rather than me count down, what we'll do is we'll just look at whatever the time is, and then we'll pick a minute, and then we'll sign in. I thought I might just sneak in a couple shy, bit of a young milestone run, since I think the current milestone I have for this is 500 waves. So really, with the intro sprint, it's about 54 waves, which isn't too long. It isn't too long. I know some milestone runs can be super long. Work gave me a gift card. Finally got my hands on the Epic Pack. Nice, bro. Nice. Which one's the Epic Pack? Let's have a look. Where is it? I don't have it. Down here? Oh, this one. Yes, oh, bro, that's a huge one. Holy moly, 3x. When I first got the game, I bought... Or kind of want range, but we'll just go at it. When I first got the game, I bought... What did I do first? I think like after one ad of watching, I bought the disable ads. And then I think about an hour of playing, I bought the starter pack. And I think the next day, or maybe still in the first day, I bought the Epic Pack. So I downloaded it on like... I feel like it was like a Thursday or a Friday or something like that. I feel like it was like a Thursday or Friday. I downloaded it, but I spent the whole Sunday. You guys know what it's like in Tier 1. You guys know what it's like in Tier 1. Start, stop, bro. I spent the whole Sunday, like, constantly restarting it. Go hit the gym. Have it on my phone, like, next to me at the gym. Bro, just, like, in between sets, because it dies so fast in that early game. And then just like buzzing, like just full on buzzing at the whole rinse and repeat notion of it. It was pretty sick. It was pretty sick. Not gonna lie, absolutely captivated, is that the right word? I think this one's got Protect Ultimate. I think everything up in these tiers. What is this? Bro, how are people farming this? I hate protectors, so we'll put that right up there. Good luck, big dog. You too, Daily. You too. I just finished my tourney, so it's on me. Didn't wait long enough. Oh, Oh, well, give it. I hope you gave him hell, bro. I hope you absolutely smashed them. Casey, what's up? What's up? Those Aussie prices. Yeah, I feel like they've priced them the same in my country, the same as in Aussie, but the New Zealand dollar is a bit weaker than the Australian dollar. So I'm not too sure, but I think they're pretty similar. I don't think they were this expensive when I first started. I know for sure the premium pass was way less. Like, what's the premium pass? $30. It was nowhere near that. So I don't know when I know for sure that they adjusted it a while back, and you know it was under the guise of we have calibrated prices and da da da. But it's also set up in a way where they've set the prices. It's not necessarily reflective of what's against the American dollar. So I'm not really too sure. But I think that's pretty common, like through games that are running through App Store. Whereas like some other games, they might be like true to the US dollar or whatever the currency. Like if you're paying some Korean pay to win sort of thing, it might actually accurately reflect. But I think it's the rules with like the Play Stores or the Apple Store, where it has to be priced in your country's currency rather than just the native currency or wherever the developers are based. Well, we already beat our PB, so yay! Yay us! Oh, it kicked me out of intro sprint. Oh, because I've never gone this high. I actually didn't think about that. Does anybody know without me having to search up when the next reward is? So I don't bore yous. We don't want to sit here for hundreds of waves. No starter pack though, just the 3X. The 3X is huge. Oh, the one before it? This one? I tell you what, big guy. Our YouTube is at $9. So I tell you what. If we get it to whatever amount it is in your country, I'll get it for you, big guy. Jens, what's up? What's up? Tata says, I watched the damn ads for 2 months once they greased my wallet and the rest was in and out. They should allow you to pay in US dollars as an option so you get USD gift card. Yeah, bro. I think they just said it a while ago and then they've just locked it. But I don't know how well New Zealand dollar's performing at the moment. Like, when we had our business and that, we always had to watch the dollar. Because, you know, obviously when you purchase internationally, everybody trades in USD. I mean, sometimes you'll trade to certain suppliers and they won't go to USD. But for a majority, you know, you guys all know how this works with banks and everything. It's just way easier to just trade in the USD. Sometimes you'll deal with some countries, like maybe like in like Asia, Southeast Asia and that, and then they're not, when they don't trade in USD, you'll be a little bit like, I don't know about this one, mate. It's not bad if you already deal, like, so with a lot of the regulations that through different countries and the different laws, when we would trade, sometimes we would have to go through different borders. So they would take the supplies directly from China. I know Australia, it was a bit of a pain for a lot of people that would supply products there. And this is when we're talking about a grey industry. If it's a typical white collar industry, you're fine, lads. You're fine. All the wheels are greased and grooved there, lads. There's no problem. 750s for the next milestone. Do I bore yous and wait? How long's that? 10 minutes? I don't really want to bore yous too much. What's up, Graham? What is up? Rappaport, my man. Rappaport, what's good? Oh, we're handling the fleets alright. It's so funny when you Like, if you guys are like MMO players or ex-MMO players or ARPG players or just any sort of game where your character gets like a power increase, and then you know when you start in the starter zone and the stupid little frog or the stupid deer that you're trying to kill it and you're only doing like 3 damage, and then whenever you get some new get out kit, and then you just go back and you slay it all in like 1 tap. This is almost what it feels like in the tower, eh? Oh, you grind so hard to get certain milestones and you think, how the hell am I going to get this done? And then all of a sudden, you're doing milestone runs in it and you're just breezing through it. It's real crazy. It's real crazy. I'll tell you something that's crazy. Mr. XL Daily will have a good laugh at this one. So I was at work yesterday and I had a real fun stream last weekend. It was either the last weekend or it was the midweek one that we did. And I was having a good chuckle to myself, and I put it on my phone and I showed one of my workmates, and he knows all about the tower. One of my supervisors. He knows all about the tower, and he knows the #1 rule, that you keep that bloody tower alive. He's the one that I'll message when I'm tied up doing something, and I'll send him a text, act like I'm sending an email, and I'll be telling him, bro, can you go add some more health into the tower? If it's dead, hit the rerun, and then just fill up the health tab. And I was showing him the stream, and I was cracking up at myself. I fast forward to something funny that we were all talking about, and he was kind of laughing. He was like, oh, bro, your tower looks crazy as now. Remember ages ago, like, you know, a year ago? And we were having a good little laugh. And it was the tourney run. I was mid-tourney run, and I was like full fizzing out, going on about something. And then he's like, oh, yeah. Oh, so when it's like this, like, what do you do? And it's like, oh, nah, nothing. It's like, I've just got to, like, you know, wait for it to die. And he's like, oh, so it's a tournament. So it's a tournament running. You're not even doing anything. And I was like, nah, I was at the start. And then I was like, oh, but maybe when something happens, I'll push, like, this button here. And then he's like, oh, so you just stare at it and wait to push that one button. I was like, hey, listen here, buddy. It's a lot more intense than that. and the audio from me, like, full on buzzing out was just crack up. Like, full fizzing out on it. Oh, might be too early to take that. We need the 70%, eh? That's what we need. Oh, look, we smashed it. Not gonna lie, we could probably hit the 1,000 one. Oh, it all comes down to the health scaling, eh? I want to kid myself here, lads. But I don't even think we've zerked yet. Have we zerked yet? Oh, we have. We have. Might as well just hit this. We're only going for the 751. Daily said this is the 6-sided character. Rappaport sounds like World of Warcraft. Nova Sky, what's up? Let's go. Let's break the 1700 now. You trying for the 1k? Nah, I mean, now looking at it, it's like, damn, I probably could, but I won't in this. I won't hold you guys up. I'll do it after stream. I'll do it after stream for you guys. I tell you what I was looking at today. But I actually need to go on YouTube, look at some reviews, and then go look online somewhere. A cam. But what I will do is I'll situate my situation first before we slam a cam on. And then you guys can look at, bro, I'll tell you what. You guys will absolutely crack up at me if you watch me while I'm doing this. Like, at the moment, I know you guys can just hear my voice, but I'm not potatoed out, just sitting there talking, like my arms are going wild. Like, whenever I'm talking, like, if something goes crazy, I can't help but, like, slap my face. Pull on my beard. It's the excitement, gentlemen. It's the excitement. I think a lot of it comes from the nature of the industry that me and XL Daily work in. Communication's the key when you're dealing with marshmallows and numpties. So you learn to use a lot of body language. It's almost caveman-like. Is any of this worth anything? Yeah. We'd have no problems getting the, we'll have no problems getting it. No green screen, tell the mumsy and the kids to yeet. Yeah, have to tell everybody, no wearing PJs. Go, don't use the hallway. Oh, look at it, it's just light work. I wonder how often fleets spawn in this one. What are we at? How many have we killed? Shit, 6. 6 and we're 676 waves. So it must be every 100 waves though. Bro, people must be loving the reroll shards at this tier. Not only do you get heaps from the boss, and you should technically get more from fetch, but you also got all the fleet spawning at 100 waves. So it makes me think, if they're at 100 waves, then what is it at tier 19? Every 15 or 20 waves? If it is, that's wild. So we should be able to see it at the... yeah, at the 700 wave mark. Oh, that's a lot of reroll shards. I also didn't know that they had fast ult in some of these tiers. Is it in this one? Look at that. 30% knockback. 40% armored enemies. Damn. So, for 40%... oh, not this one. 40 hits for armored enemies. Does that mean if you have Chain Lightning Plus, the first 40 hits of Chain Lightning Plus isn't doing anything? If so, bro, that must be why people talk about, if you go, like, when you go into Chain Lightning Plus to do quite a significant investment in it. Ray shoot 40% faster, that's a bit, it's a bit of a hard one. I can imagine for that one, what is it, Landmine Mastery? Vampires not an issue, Scatter. The children have 40% more health. That's pretty easy with the lab, and for the most part, every dog and their auntie's got a juiced up Chain Lightning. I can't picture Scatters being too much of a problem, but I did hear that the jump from tier 18 to tier 19, you need quite a bit of sauce. So I think it kind of, people farm real deep into tier 18 before they're equipped with the tools to help with the transition to tier 19. What do we do here? Black hole? Why not? Why not? AGR Winter, what's up? What's up? Taylor, on T20 you can go to wave 25 for 6,000 rerolls and then restart. Only takes a few minutes per run. Interesting. So just like constant spam reroll farming. Oh shit, I don't even have it unlocked. What's my highest? Last time I tried, which was a few weeks ago, 138. 138. Be interested in what we get now. I actually don't know what we get for 750 waves. I hope it's some stones. Because I'm a little bit nervous for the battle conditions today. With how our previous tournaments have been going, like around the wave count, I think I worked out I'll have to work it out this run. Going off the first run, roughly where the waves are and how much stones I've got. I've got 500 there. I might have to pick up another second of duration, depending on the heat and how far I survive. But after this tournament's winnings, it's enough for me to buy Ultimate Crit Mastery. So I really don't want to. But if it's the difference between keys or not, we got to do what we got to do. I definitely do plan to finish off the CF duration. I was just really not hoping to do it this weekend. I was hoping to do it after this weekend. But I know that cost us in one of the other tournaments, not having those extra few seconds. John, big dog, done 20 yet? Nope, just about to. I'm about 20 waves off starting it. Your damage is higher than mine, so you should be able to. I went up to CF plus 3. And it made a difference. What's mine at? I don't know if I can check in here. I'm pretty sure it's at 3. There you are. Does it say in here? Nah, it doesn't say in here. Almost there, gentlemen. Almost there. Dun, dun, dun. I'm actually gonna do some milestones after this tourney run. Dun, 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 dun. I was actually worried a little bit about the quality of the stream tonight, and mainly because everything was lagging. Whoa, just like that. See that lag? Everything was lagging, and I was just like, oh no. I was like, oh no. It's gonna play up. Oh, would you say click the plus? Oh, you can. Look at that. Ha! Huh. You can. Damn. That's cool. Hey, look, you learn something every day, eh? The old Tau fam. Coming in clutch. Alright, we hit it. Let's get out of here. I don't want to bore yous. What do we get? Oh, 2 milestones. Oh, what's that one? Do you guys know what the 1,000 unlock is? Boom, boom. 90 stones. Oh, I think we've got to get that one. What are you supposed to do? Every reset, you're supposed to save like 2. Or something like that. Save 2 for the reset. Okay, so this one. Click on the duration. Oh, look, everybody's spamming me. You guys are legends. You guys are legends. Wish me luck. Gonna run my 20. Good luck, Rappaport. Go give him hell. Go give him hell. I pray you get a good marshmallow bracket. Battle condition reduction. Good luck, Rappaport. Chat says Terra Team Wave 1000, the most important lab in the game for tournaments. Oh, is that the battle condition one? The one that I'll never be able to afford. What was I going to do? So, hear me out. Boys and girls. Hear me out. I'm going to try something. And I'm going to let you know why I'm trying something. So, I'm going to try enemy balance. And I'm going to try summon. Because here's my theory. I want more uptime of the boss, the basic ultimate. Because I'm pretty sure it's basic ultimate, right? Now I'm hoping that the basic ultimate, with more spawns of basics, because I know that summon interacts with this battle condition, that we're going to get more bosses, which in turn, hopefully, with some good RNG, we should get some more uptime for our Amp Strike. So we're going to try one run with, and the problem is there's so much RNG that ideally you'd like to do a couple runs with, couple runs out, but we're not going to be that spaz about it. We're just going to give it a nudge. We're going to give it a nudge, gentlemen. Alright, I need yous to wish me luck. Summon good, enemy balance, not sure, but I hope it works. What would be good is enemy balance mastery. Alright, so we should just be getting absolutely spammed with enemies at the moment. Hold on, one sec, just gotta pause the mic. Sorry, had to pause the mic, growl the dog. Didn't want you guys to hear that profanity. Okay, let's just give it a nudge. Let's just give it a nudge. Let's see what in the RNG we're gonna get. So I'm gonna... Let's have a look-see. Tank. Basic. Yeah, so pretty much just bosses, eh? And we'll look if we're getting chipped at anything. If anything's chipping us. I don't really know if closest is any good, because the tanks just end up swallowing everything. Oh, here's a trip for you guys. Look, have you guys ever in your life, have you guys seen me with this many reroll shards? I have reroll shards now, kids. Kids, I've got reroll shards. I got reroll shards. Let's all pray for the Marshmallow Bracket. The Marshmallow Warlord is on a warpath. Jens, tomorrow I get GT Plus. Yes! Bro, that is a massive, massive milestone. Absolutely congratulations, bro. What a legend. What a legend. W in the chat for Jens. Man, congratulations. You're an absolute legend, bro. Killing it. Man, you're going to have so much fun. The minute you buy that, welcome to the mid game. You're now in the mid game. And someone said it to me, and I had an absolute laugh. They said, now the game begins. The whole build-up prior to that is just a warm-up. It's just a taste test. It's a sample. There's so much fun things that comes right around that window when you're unlocking Ultimate Weapon Plus and everything. Whoa, that's a lot of enemies. Was I wise to do this? Well, I suppose on the plus side it means hopefully I generate more inner landmines. We shall see. Bro, that's actually a lot of enemies, eh? I'm not scared or nothing. Come on, guys. Kakita says, got 6 peaks named Poofy in my bracket. Or 20, wait, tier 21 wave 1000s. Brackets cooked. Jen says, gathering 3,000 stones in 2 months and 2.5 months was a grim period. Yeah, bro, massive self-control. Absolute massive self-control. You're a beast. You're an absolute beast, bro. It's gonna make clicking that button taste so much better. Jen says it was about 1.5 months, but it felt like 2.5. Absolutely, you're a beast. Congratulations, man. I bet you're so excited to claim your prize tomorrow. What in all the protectors is that? Oh no. Rappaport, congrats to GT Plus, one of the best feelings the tower can achieve. 100%. 100%. That whole window of Ultimate Weapon Plus, Masteries, all that other carry-on. So good. So good. Oh no, I didn't actually think about all the tanks. Ha! Okay, this might have been a bit of a fail. I didn't think about all the tanks it'll spawn. Because I'm assuming that with tank ult, a regular tank can turn into a tank ult. Or is it like some sort of predetermined amount? I'm pretty sure not. Could be. You guys are a lot smarter than me. Bro, look at all those protectors. Holy moly. Not getting many bosses. What's going on here? There's two. There's two. Bro, those tanks. What is going on? What is going on, fam? Hopefully it just means more chain lightning spraying out to the bosses. Target priority is crucial with tank ult. I would have had everything orientated to closest basic tank. Or you'll get ranged hits. Oh yeah. I think where I struggle with the range as well is the black hole's probably pulling them in. I probably should need to ditch black hole. Wait, so can you kill a tank ult outside of, like, once it hits its, what we would call it, once it hits this phase, this duration, does it, like, have to go out of its duration before it dies? I still don't quite understand it. Would you say closest? Or can you kill it out of its ult? And force it to break its thing. What was that? Oh, my CF down. Oh, did you guys see that? Okay. So what's it at here? 7 seconds. So at 600, it goes up again. Whoa, what is going on, fam? What is going on? Boom. Alright, ready? Ready? Come on. Okay, so at 600, it must go to 8 seconds. Tank ults ignore the black hole. You can still be killed during the ult though. Good luck on all your tournaments. Good to go. Take care, John. Take care. You can kill the tank ultimates with orbs or brute damage. Whoa, see that? The no CF is wild. Wait, so while they're in this ultimate phase, I can still kill them down just with brute force. Well, it's just as soon as the CF drops. Boomfa. As long as I got the demon mode up. What is the hell? Okay, we're just sharpening it. So for around 600, I think I need 2 more clicks. Yeah, I need 2 more clicks. Alright. Let's try that again. Could have nuked it, but eh. Okay, let's try this. Summon off, attack. What did I have on before? Enemy balance. Got anything worthwhile in here? Nothing much, eh? There's nothing much we need. Nah, nothing much. I'll just stick recovery package on, because why not? Oh, interesting. So in tank ult, it takes 2% 2% orbs were hit. Good luck on your tourney, Clouded. I got a personal best again today and pushing my 1019 milestone. Bro, good luck. Good luck, Trashnet. Good luck, bro. I hope you get it. That's why OA helps a lot with tank ult. Interesting. Do I try a OA build? Rookie mistakes, I left summon and fetch in. What are you running as your mods? Just the standard. Well, I'm actually interested in OA. But would I run OA Spacer Spacer or ACP? I suppose Spacer Spacer is a little bit hard with no... like with the tank ults just swallowing all of it. If that makes sense. This would only give me a 10x. Yeah, 10x. But hey, look, it's not like just only a 10x. 10x is still good. Oh, look. All the beasts. Oh, well, you know the drill. If there's anybody in here that you know, give them a shout out. I feel like this guy was in my last tournament. I'm pretty sure this guy was in my last tourney. This guy's in my last tourney too. Both these two. They were right on me. I swear it was my last tourney. Or was this guy came like right up the top, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, this guy went right up the top. And this guy was right on me. Okay, let's do another wheel. And then we'll have an adjustment to the build and see what else we want to do. Got plenty of gems for it, lads. Oops, speed it up. Alright, we'll run with the closest. See if we can kill some of those pesky tanks. It seems like Space to Space is OP with the tank ultimate. Because things are just getting perma-stun. I ran with ACP Space to Spacer for my best run. Bro, it'll be so nice having the assist mod slot at Ancestral, eh? Like, having that at Ancestral... Having, like, these at Ancestral will be so good. What about the last tourney that we did? And we just did a random as max range and end up getting a PB. It's so wild, the RNG. I can imagine it's super wild for people with Berserker Mastery too. Just praying for a Death Defy. You guys could definitely see how ugly it was when the CF dropped. I'm not actually sure how much more stones I need. I feel like it's like 800. I feel like it's 800. So I need 2 clicks in the duration. I'll check it after this. And that should take us to 600 waves. And we'll also see how these other kids are doing. Yeah, look, everyone's pumping. Look at all these guys. All the one waivers in NZ. Holy moly. Holy moly. Wow. Yeah. Hungry hippos. So 6 takes us down to 19th. So depending on how everyone else does down here, will depend whether we get demoted or not. Hopefully we can hang around the 19-18 mark. I bet with your new unlocks it feels like a whole new game. Lambert, do you have G-Comp and assist? It'll fix... Bro, I didn't even think about that. Good point. We can try next run, we'll try G-Comp, and we'll see how we do. We'll drop the RB. With all the new unlocks, does it feel like a new game? Yeah, bro, 100%. And the tweaking, like, in farms and that is crazy. Just like the amount of tweaking that I'm doing. Like, the masteries are making such an impact. Like, every level. Like, I'm at the moment now where unbanning... I cut this one for the stream. Oh, I cut this one for the stream. But unbanning, what is it? The boss damage trade-off. I can now do that and hit the same waves that I can with it banned. But what I can do now is, now that I got that extra damage, is I can kill all fleets up until that wave. So I'm not second wind on that. And that's with my energy net at, what is it at? Level 3. So it should only feel better. So it's still tossing between raids and bosses are the ones that are killing my farms. But at the end of the day, in your farms, you've got to die to something. You know, something's going to kill you. But it's these like constant ebbs and flows of raids are the problem, and then I kind of extend it a little bit more, and then it's like, okay, now bosses are the problem, and it's just this constant game of to and fro. Some of those range are getting super close to the range line. Super close. Hopefully all those inner landmines going off will be stunning them. Stunning all the chip damage from the was I saying raise before? I think I meant to say range. Whoa. How do you like that? See that? See that, boys and girls? Death Defy. Man, if we had Berserk Mastery then, woo! Oh! Oh! He's sliding through. Bro, what is going on? Just like a moat. It's like we've just got a moat of... and another Death Defy. Boom. Let's see if we can be sneaky. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Yeah. Alright, so we did a little bit better. We changed the target priority. We changed the target priority just the closest. And we took off like enemy balance and that. But you can see that crashing from them. We'll go G-Comp. Sacrifice a bit of damage for keeping the CF up. Because the minute this demon mode's over, bro, we are in trouble. Like, we're borderline looking at, like, insta-nuking as soon as we get out of it. Do you do the range enemy range lab? I've done a little bit. I haven't completed it, but I think I've put like a few levels in it for sure. I haven't completed it yet. But because we're running out of stones for masteries, I'm gonna have a few slots available soon. Because I got a few investments that I want to pick up, like Chain Lightning, some CF Plus. Okay. Boom. Alright, this is it now. This is it. That's all she wrote. Picked up a few waves there. I notice your range line looks tighter than it should. Whoa. Bro, the inner landmine for the win. Yeah, I haven't quite maxed it out yet. Bro, the inner landmine just saved me hard. So it's 7 seconds. So next one will be 700. Boom. So I need 2 clicks. So 2 clicks. What's this? What is this? Nuke. Oh, I hate that mission. What were we going to look at? We're going to look at this, 194. Well, we might be able to get it. 7 seconds. We might be able to get it, fam. We'll try a G-Comp. We'll try a G-Comp first. Because I really want to unlock the ultimate crit. They all rushed at once. Can you lab it? Nah, I've already maxed it out. But I'm thinking 7 seconds over. So I'm pretty much dropping it for 1 second. The next one will be at wave 700, and we've never hit wave 700 in our life. And if anything, that might have been a PB just then. I think that was a PB. 629. So I am thinking we could do a 1 click. We'll try with the G-Comp. I mean, either way, like, what does that take us to? 5, maybe 6. So that's like 19th/20th. 19th/20th. That's the hope. The hope is that we don't go beyond that. Oh, there's some hungry hippos in here, gentlemen. There's some hungry hippos in here. Okay, we'll try it with the G-Comp. We'll see how much damage we've lost. Oh, we kind of want... Do we have a recovery package? We got it on. And then hopefully that just feeds a little bit more black hole, which hopefully feeds a little bit more landmine stuns. But we got a PB. Is that a PB? History. 628. We got a PB by 1 wave. Yeah, the boys. And arguably harder conditions. I do want to do the boss health lab. Hopefully that's not a long one. But I think in total it might knock off like... Is it about 5% of the health? And like 5% of the health, like... bro. It's not like the biggest game changer in the world, but it all stacks up. It all adds up. Everything adds up when it's all combined together. Hey, O'Clouded, if you were to pat me on the back, I would put it in my resume. What's up, Tags? What's up, Tags? Super late in your country. Thanks for stopping in. Thanks for stopping in, big guy. We're doing alright. It's definitely the holes. I think because of rushing certain things first before polishing out certain things, the holes in my build are definitely getting exposed. One of them definitely being the chronofield duration. The few seconds of downtime's deadly. I should be able to cover it by picking up another second of duration, but I really don't want to, because as long as we stay in Legends, I got enough for another mastery. And I really want the other mastery just so I can get it cooking. You guys know what it's like with masteries. They take ages to complete. Like, before we got a big spike in our power, I couldn't believe when people would say, like, the masteries are great ROI, but they take ages to do, so you just want to get them. And, like, I was struggling so hard to afford to consistently lab a mastery. I was thinking, damn, people are worried about how long it takes. How strong is their economy? And I don't have a strong economy relative to what I'm farming, but now I understand why people say the time. The only other side to the coin of that is I don't have enough stone income to be able to constantly pick up masteries. But I do have a few other things that I want to pick up. I do have other things that I need to polish up before we carry on and do some more masteries. Soul said, man, you did good in my legendary tournament, 490 waves. Got more stones, you're really killing it. 490 waves is outstanding for legends. Like, when I got 200 waves, I was so happy. I was like, yeah! Yeah! Do the old gorilla beating on the chest. I was like, yeah, let's go, boys. Let's go. Rapport says 4 AM. Holy moly. Masteries are a large boost. Yeah, bro. They're so fun, too. Like, seeing how they interact with everything. And then the rapid growth that you get from it, or the stuff that you get to adjust, you're like, oh, damn, here's the problem. Okay, well, how do I get that problem? How do I get rid of that problem? What does this button do? You know, the old Dexter's Lab, when old DD sees the button. What does this button do? When you do the old, what does this button do? And then you push that, dump all your stones into it, and then go, oh yeah, nice. Not gonna lie, bro, I did like me a bit of Dexter's Laboratory. In Dexter's Laboratory. Oh, that's how old we are, fam. We all know what Dexter's Laboratory is. Oh, we're definitely feeling it when we're lacking this damage. I think the problem is we're not drilling down the bosses fast enough after they've had the, what do we call it, like the debuff from the energy net. Like, we really need that lab pumped up. I think it's at 6 or 8x at the moment. 8x maybe? The damage built from your intro sprint's really good. Oh, bro, honestly, when I was so happy with the purchase of Intro Sprint. It honestly made such a difference. Like, keeping the amp strike up, a massive difference in farming. It was so good. Honestly, so good. Courage the Cowardly Dog. Here's another one I always used to watch. I always used to watch Real Monsters. The old Crummy. Crumb always used to crack me up. Don't hate, but I love Wily the Roadrunner. Alright, we're about to second win. Death Defies. Boomfa. Can we be cheeky? Can we be cheeky? A late intro sprint cancel. Yeah, we got it. We got it, gentlemen. We got it. Alright, we had to do it. Full send. Full send. Cat dog! Cat dog. Cat dog. Bro, we had a cat that was like a cat dog. Not like to the extreme that I see in some shorts or reels where they're like full on almost barking. But he honestly loved. I got a big ass pit bull in the backyard. And he's the untamed warrior. He's got a quarter-acre section to himself. Nobody hangs out with him. Only just us. Don't like other dogs. He doesn't like leaving the property. Like, you open up the gate, and he's very comfortable to just stay within his compound. Anything steps in that yard, he rips it to shreds. And we had a cat. And one day I seen him in the backyard, and we were like, no! Our favorite cat. The best cat in the world. Like, the best character. And he ended up becoming best friends, almost to the point where they were gay as him and the big boy. It was wild. I'm gonna have to do that. It was absolutely wild. They were just best homies. We used to always call him a cat dog. Ed and Eddie. Oh, the old jawbreaker. Not intro sprint, I meant is. You got a good built tower there, is what I mean. Oh, thanks. There's definitely a lot to work on. But I think that's the nature of all of us. I think all of us look at our towers and think, okay, I need to do this and I need to do that. And I think that's what makes the game so good. Is that there's always stuff that we want to do or want to progress in. Damn, this guy's way up at 700. I've never... 629's a PB, so I don't think we're going to gain 100 waves. But I also don't want to get booted out in case some of these hungry hippos. But this guy here, he smoked us in the other tourney. I think it was the midweek one. He smoked us, so... Oh no, sorry, not the midweek one. This one last week. He like jumped us by like 200 waves, so I'm assuming he's going to do a rerun. But yeah, just all these hungry hippos down here. Okay, interesting. So we're really just 1 second off. I think that's probably about... That might be close to the best we're going to get. Screenshot it, you might look back at it. I'll tell you what I will do. I'll check it in my last video. I should just be able to fast forward it to people's placements. Okay, what are we going to go? I don't know if there's anything else better we could do. I'm not that strong. The only thing I can think of. And I don't think this is the right decision. But look, 30 gems. Do it for the entertainment. Sorry, sneezed right in the mic. Hopefully I'll catch the mute before then. We'll just give it a nudge. We'll give it a little nudge. I definitely don't think this would be the right call for me. But hey. Maybe at Ancestral I might perform better. You calculate the reasoning and communicating, very entertainment for you. Like a good chat. Oh, thanks. That's awesome. That's awesome. I'm glad people can find humor in the humor that we have down here. Down in New Zealand, Aussies are exactly the same. We're not quite like English humor, but down these ways, New Zealand and Aussie, extremely sarcastic. And a lot of people don't know how to take it. Like, sometimes it can be perceived or read as you're being like a real prick. Which, you know, I don't know, maybe we are being pricks down here. But it's, to us, it's like, it's just busting chops, you know? It's just chewing fat. You know, it's just what everybody does. And I think, like, a majority of Western countries are very similar, but I think the extreme sarcasm and deadpan humor down here, I think a lot of people don't get, and they just find it weird. And I think you mix that as a that with a combination of our poor English accent. Like, a lot of people, they might study English in, I don't know, certain parts of the world. Like, a lot of people that are like, my work is extremely multicultural. You know, it's a factory. And people just can't understand our English. And I think we've kind of put it down to, down in New Zealand and in Australia, we don't really enunciate our words. We just merge it all together. And somehow we try to make sense out of it. And like, a lot with the English language, that context is everything when it comes to a specific word and what it can be used in. It's even worse when it comes to our slang down here. Our slang can be done in so many different ways, and it's all context in the conversation that we get. Fellas, like at my work, there's heaps of Filipinos, and Filipinos learn their English for more of like an American style. They pronounce their words extremely well. Everything we start talking, they don't have an absolute clue what we're saying, even though it's the same language. It's our accent and the way that we talk about it. People are like, what the hell? What are you even saying? And then every third word's a swear word or some sort of slang. And then you've also got the native language here. So it hybrids with that everyday talk. It's mixed in with the native language, and people just don't have a clue. They're just like, oh, I don't know what you're saying. Do I have Harmony Conductor? I do, and it's actually rolled for tournament because it's the only ancestral that I had in that slot that I could use. Oh, wow. We'll say somewhat rolled for tournament. It's got a few good ones on there. It's probably actually better rolled than my DC. My DC's rolled terribly. Maybe we can have a play around with it when we get like a perma poison swamp. I live with a New Zealander as a flatmate. Nice, nice. For the most part, I think probably the big difference is probably the North Island and the South Island. The South Island's a bit slower pace than the North Island. North Island's like a lot more active, and we've also got a different accent too. And I think that just comes by when the country was colonized, like which parts where people migrated to. Like I think down in the South Island, a lot of people from around the UK and like the Scandinavian nations populated that part, and not so much in the North Island. Definitely it was a case in the North Island, but in the North Island, we're talking 120, what would it be, 140 years ago, the natives were still warring the crown, so still at war against Britain or England, the UK, whatever it was at the time. So Yeah, not a really good time for anybody. Not a good time for settlers. Like, I think a lot of people just didn't really want to settle up here. You know why? Because we were still eating people back then. So if they come down and you know, if the government sold you land in London and you bought it and then you jumped on a boat and you came down here and then you found out it wasn't even your land and there's like 4 tribes that occupy that region, bro, they're coming and they will eat you and they're gonna feed you to their kids. There's actually an interesting story about some traders that come down from Russia and in the captain's diary, and they were just horrified, like, just get taken to a village to meet the elders, and as they're walking up, they've just conquered another tribe, and they're feeding the conquered tribe to their kids, and they couldn't believe what they were seeing. They're just like, what the hell's going on down here? So yeah, boy, fuck around and find out. I'll eat you. But it was you know, it sounds like it's not necessarily for hunger. They're not eating you for hunger. So here it's to do with the mana. You know, you get a mana potion in an ARPG. It's exactly the same. So when you eat when you defeat someone, it was your right to eat them, and you absorb all the mana of that person. So like, let's say for example, me and you had a fight, and that you defeated me, and we're mid-fight, tribe to tribe, spears, sticks, all that sort of thing. If you defeated me, you were allowed to stop in mid-battle and nobody would interfere with you, and you were allowed to cut out my heart, cut out my brain, everything, and absorb the mana. And it was an honor that somebody better than you defeated you, if that kind of makes sense. It sounds stupid, and it probably, hey, look, it is probably stupid, but it's just what Māori believed back then. And it carried on for ages. And I mean, they outlawed it, but that's not going to do anything. You're talking about entire swaths of the country where nobody has any power over it except for the local chiefs. And then it got colonized, and then disease went rampant through the country, wiped out massive chunks of the population. And then when everything kind of just settled down, then World War One hit. And then they started up battalions, specifically of the native people. And, yeah, went overseas and ate all the Turkish. Fuck around and find out. Carve you up with the bayonet, eat your kids in front of you. Yeah, no one's retreating now. Ah! Boom, we had to do it, fam. I had to do it. We weren't getting anywhere with it anyway. We weren't getting anywhere. Also had some kangaroos living in Berlin. Interesting. Listening to you remind me so much of the Aussie YouTuber who does the destination videos. Bro, there's one Aussie, I'm trying to think of the Aussie YouTuber. There's a guy that I used to watch all the time. He's so funny. Why not Dimension Core and Harmony? Harmony won't do me much with it not being permanent. It probably won't get me all that far. In my experience, people tend to understand and try harder to understand people in languages, and they have a positive view of. I worked in a hostel and I heard a lot of them Englishes. Rappaport says that's morbid. Down under's going on. That's not morbid, that's dinner. Nah, yeah, I mean, like, yeah, look. Hey, listen here, bro. We were pretty late down here to get electricity and the internet, so we had nothing else to do but just run around in grass skirts and eat each other. There's nothing much else going on down here. But look, the rest is all history. We become civilized, And now we enjoy YouTube and playing games like The Tower. I am going to try that. I'm not going to do another run. I think I'm pretty capped out. There's nothing too... what am I doing? There's nothing too much more we could probably gain out of that. I'll take the PB for what it is. We'll take the PB. I am going to put RB back in. The assist slot. Hey, not that. Put that in the assist slot. I want the triangle. This, an assist slot. And I'm going to have a nudge at the other tier. Bro, nuke mission sucks. I'm just super interested to see where we're going to get in here. I mean, we could try a different range if we wanted to be, but I think that downtime in the CF is no good for us. I'm happy with where we got though. Happy where we got. Very bad, very bad advertising. I suppose everybody needs a hobby. Oh my god, yous are cracking me up. It causes... Whoa, what is that word? Entropathy. Encephalopathy, which is a retardation of the body. Guess it's the family secret recipe. Oh my god, yous are cracking me up. Oh, we haven't hit second win. How about that? How about them apples? Bro, we haven't hit second win. I tell you what. If we get some zones out of this, we might be able to pick up that extra second. Because we should still technically have enough. Whoa. Bro, what hit me? There's nothing on the screen. Did you guys see that? How do I get hit when there's nothing on the screen? There must be something nuking in here. I just get chipped by something. The only thing that I can think of is range. Oh, it booted me out of intro. Foreign issue. 100%. 100%. But yeah, my work's like it's like a melting pot. We've got everything. And then because our industry is, once COVID come out and then they listed a whole bunch of industries as like critical industries. I don't know what they call them in your guys' country, but that's what they called them here. It was something like that. Kind of like essential industries. My industry got classed as one of them, so what that did was it means now it rolls over that we get what do we call it, like special access to migrant workers, so we can bring them over on visas specifically for seasonal based industry. It's all around exports and food, so it means that we just farm out loads of visa workers, loads, honestly, and they're the best ones that you can have. They're the best ones that you can have. They don't answer back. They're there to work, and if you don't like them, you just cancel their visa and then they get deported. So they have to work. Like, we don't muck around with any of it. If they can't keep up, bro, go back to your own country. We're not mucking around with this. We're not mucking around with this. And then quite often, other countries, they will come to New Zealand and Australia and they'll go hunting for abattoir workers. And it's not like so much for the skill. Like, obviously, yeah, you need to be skilled with a knife. But it's the job that breaks souls, bro. I've seen big boys absolutely crumble when they can't feel their hands. Can't feel their hands, can't feel their feet. It's like, yeah, it's, oh, my hands are sore, boss. Yeah, it's character building, boy. Hurry up, get back in there. Get back in there and you better do it. You know, like when you get the kids to do the dishes? It's like telling grown men, like as if they were kids. And it's like you're telling the kids to do the dishes and do it with a smile on your face. That's what you're doing with these men. Oh, my hands are sore. Yeah, and get back in there and do it with a smile on your face too. I ain't got time for that. What does that have to do with killing sheep? What do your sore hands or sore feet have to do with committing genocide on sheep? We got mouths to feed, boy. All muscle fiber and amino acids which the body turns uses into muscles. The brain has amino acids in it which is ingested and the body turns into dysfunctional muscle tissue. Interesting. No wonder they couldn't get along. Too busy eating defective meat. Go back or shoot for dinner, 100%. 100%. Am I the only one here for solutions? Mr. XL, when are you back at work? Just in time for the audit on Monday. Oh, we got an audit, a 3-day audit coming up on Monday, bro. Honestly. Just so lame. So lame. Hey, look, we can get a perk. Oh, damage. Why not? I think this is the longest I've lasted. I'm still not sure what tripped me out. I swear there was nothing on the screen. The only thing I can think of is it must have been a little cheeky range slipped in. Monday to hand in my notice. Dreaming, buddy. I'll give you hand in my notice. The solution here is more damage. 100%. Damage. Damage we shall call it. Look, as long as we don't get demoted. Actually, oh no, if we get demoted, we lose the opportunity to get what is it? A new mastery. If we don't get demoted, yeah. But if we do get demoted, we unfortunately miss out on the mastery. And I really want to get it started. I really want to see how well it does. As they say, just get more damage, bro. Yeah, what's the other one that they use? Just max shit. Just max shit. What do I do here? Just max it. Alright, bit of a PB. Bit of a PB, gentlemen. Should be to be expected. Oh, it's your favorite when the Saboteur comes in and you've still got the wall up. And your butthole puckers up if your wall's down and it goes and touches your tower. Look at that, 1800 rerolls. What's going on? What is going on? What unlocks that wave 1000 on tier 18? Battle Reduction Lab. Bro, those are so expensive too, aren't they? Aren't they like 100 Q a pop? Or something ridiculous? You never get demoted again, only if you don't run. Wow. I've had some real close ones. I mean, I have gotten a few toys. But I've had some pretty damn close calls. Where you just swarming with the big dogs, no marshmallows. I've had a pretty good streak lately with the marshmallow brackets. I was super stoked with it. We all deserve the marshmallow brackets. Can't get demoted if you never run tourney. Yes, they double the price for each of the labs. Holy moly. Yo, Clouder, you could research at least a few levels. Really? How much does the first level cost? I'm about to do level 6. Me too. How much does the first level cost? So we need to get that. I need to get that. I won't bore yous and keep yous on stream for it though. I know you guys have got better things to do than listen to cannibalism in the middle of the Pacific Ocean. You guys are tripping out, eh? Like 4 o'clock in the morning, eh? Listening to some random country that only a hop, skip, and a minute ago was still partaking in cannibalism. Placed 15 and went further. Wait, what did you place 15th in Rappaport? Bro, what a trip if we unlock tier 20. First one's 1Q. Oh, bro, we can afford this. We can afford this. I need to get that. Why haven't I tried to get that? I thought it was like, first level was like 100Q. Why have I not tried to get that, fam? Have I been living under a rock? I suppose I need to do my homework more. Bro, if we get wave 300, I'm going to be full on fizzing. My role is any country with more sleep or more sheep than people is okay in my books. 100%, bro. I tell you, it's the first thing that we do when we go to war. When they took our New Zealand SAS and they sent them over to Afghanistan, we threw sheep at them. We threw sheep patties at them. Our soldiers wear lions with sheep wool. We went and hit them with the shearing gear. Nah, I know New Zealand, and it was funny as, bro. New Zealand and Australia SAS got hit with a whole bunch of war crimes. It was so funny. It was funny the different reactions of the governments. This is how wild the difference in the governments are. So, Australia's government went full on ham. Like, they were like interviewing. So someone GoPro'd it. He was sent in with the SAS. And they were short of a recon. Somebody to do the recon, like do the comms or something. So they went out and then basically he GoPro'd the whole thing. And then he sent it into, I don't know, the Department of the Defense, the Ministry of Justice, all that sort of thing. And the reactions of the governments were absolutely crack up because both SAS had to front up. So they did interviews with heaps of people that were accused of the war crimes, and it's all on video. It's pretty savage, you know. They're just indiscriminately killing a whole bunch of people over there, tracking down whoever their targets is. And, you know, we all know it goes on. It's bloody war, you know. What the hell, like, what is all this, like, softy stuff? It's win at all costs. Oh. Do I need to nuke it? Oh, we did it. And, yeah, so they go in, they do the business. A year or two later, some guy releases it to the media. Everybody, so in Australia, they make everybody front up. The SAS jump on, and they start, you know, they got whoever their spokesperson is, and he's saying, oh, we talked to this person, this is classified, all that sort of gobbledygook. They go and interview the SAS in New Zealand, and he just drops the one-liner. It's war. What do you think's going to happen? Of course we're going to kill women and children if they're in the way. This is just called collateral damage. And then that was it. Everybody's just like, well, hey, look. Hey, you kind of got a point, eh? Over in Australia, they're all being sooks about it. It's like, I know it's not a laughing matter. It absolutely isn't. And, you know, all of this sort of stuff. But what does everybody think is going to happen? As soon as the bombs start flying and the troops get deployed, what do you think they're doing over there? They're not over there giving them hugs and kisses. It's like, if I need to nuke that house, or we need to nuke the boss, or we need to death-defy this mission, they're going to do whatever it takes. But like after that, nobody talked about it in New Zealand. It was just like, oh yeah, and it just dragged on for so long in Australia. And the media were, and all the woke government were wah. Whoa. Taxis level 8 is almost 140 Q. So this is where the strong econ comes into play. Battle Reduction Lab. 800 T. 1.6836. So I could forward probably up to the 14. What's that? 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe 5? 4, 5 levels? Damn. I need to actually... Yeah, I'm going to do that after stream. Bro, we might get the wave 300. I'm full on buzzing. I don't know when the next fleet comes though, so I'm a little bit nervous. I've got no wings because I randomly got chipped. Oh no, not the Ray. Heard them shoot through the infinite minefield. No more mines. That's it. That's it. That's the tactic. Right, so the bosses aren't giving us too much grief. I think that's mainly the own chip putting in work. Next fleet's 295. There you go. Yes, tags. My man. Coming in with the info. Next one's 295. So we just gotta... We'll just nuke it. We'll hit the wave 300. Hopefully the unlock's still at wave 300. Gotta save the nuke for 295. That's us, fam. But I can't believe we're gonna get it. You guys seen it live. I can't believe we're gonna get it. I can't believe I didn't try this sooner. What have I been doing? I haven't like seriously done milestones for a hot minute. I think last time I seriously did it was when I was going for tier 15 unlock and I had a bit of change on my hand. We haven't even had a good run of perks. Look at our lame perk. Just the damage. Like, I mean, I suppose it's better than getting like a HP one or something like that, or landmine damage. Oh, come on. Come on, lad. Alright, here it comes. What is it? Oh, stop buffing all the enemies. Got it. Now I just need to get these other punks off us. Yeah! Yeah, the boys! Here it is! Here it is! Yeah, the boys! You're alright, now let's roll it out till she dies. Let's go, Les! I accidentally put Defense Absolute to 2x in the enhancements, and I'm not paying 150 gems again. Bro, we got it. Yeah, the boys. Easy meat. Easy meat. I actually did it with my eyes closed. Now we just roll it out, let it die. I mean, I suppose it's one of the ones, if I had a little bit more sauce, I'd probably properly save my demon mode for the right time, but who cares? Yeah! Shot tags. Shot tags. Shot Rappaport. Graham. Thanks, guys. Thanks, guys. Damn, I actually wish I tried it sooner. So what waves are the fleet spawning on? How many were killed? 5, 6. Save nuke for 345. The next perk. 345. Oh, we might get some stones out of this. If we get some stones out of this, we should do. Somewhere in there. We will be able to pick up another second of the CF duration. And then we should be sweet that whole 600 wave mark. Which means we should be able to have the RB back on. And then we also need to do the wave 1000. I got to do that wave 1000. Fleets on tier 19 appear every 45 per 100 waves. Interesting. $45, $95, $45, $95. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What's going on here? Was there a protect ult? Okay, don't know what happened there. But look. Yeah! Okay, let's hit it. What do we get? Claim. I'll take it. 25, 25.50. 675, so 172. 20 stones off. Alright. So next one, wave 20. Yeah, the wave 20. Tier 20. Whoa, whoa. Whoa. What in the world? What in the world? Wow. That was wild. So this is the one that people farm for reroll shards. Bro, that was wild. Is there just no knockback? Knockback resistance. 10%. Bro, it's actually funny, like, when you do, like... Oh, and it's got boss ultimate. Wild. It's actually funny, like, when you experience it and it just absolutely crushes you. And then you think, damn, there's people farming this. Like, this is a warm-up to some of the towers that are out there. That's absolutely crazy. Wave 1000 on tier 18, the battle conditions. Yup. Yup. I just learned that tonight. I definitely need to get that. Tier 20 is nasty. Wrecked, absolutely. Yes, reroll shards. 1000 a minute. So what, it comes in at like wave 10 or something? And then you're just like constant spamming it? So people must just be like, what, try to get to second wind or something? Try to get to something or other. What are those? Are those fast ult? Bro, and another one. So what's that, every 8 waves? Bro, that's chaos. What in the world? Ah, oh, what? So, I'd have to actually get to wave 30 to get 30 stones. Oh, actually, so I need 270 stones. I'm definitely not going to get it from here. 225. It's about 50... Wait, 170 takes it under 500. Yeah, I'd end up missing out on getting the mastery. It is what it is. That's cool. That's cool. We'll see where we fall off tomorrow. We'll see where we fall off tomorrow. RNG was needed. Yeah, where were the death defiers, eh? Where were the death defiers? Come on, man. What is that? What the hell is that? No, it's so rubbish that it just kicks me out of intro sprint. Oh, look, I didn't even get to push the demon. Bro. Need the RNG to... Hey, I don't even have demon mode anymore. What the hell? Retried it too fast. Oh, is this how they do it? And then I got him there. How much rerolls did I get? 0. So it's a bit of an RNG thing. Is it? So I must just spam it like this. Get a second wind. Let the second wind carry you through. And then you need a RNG, the overcharge. 185. I feel like that's from the boss. Oh, there's another one there. Okie dokie. Buzzy. Bro, I just insta second win, bro. What the hell? What do I need to get to? Wave 30. Oh, yeah, there, 1900. Oh, okay, so people must just go boom, 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 and just die, retry. That's the one that you make the kids do, eh? Like, you just set the tablet up next to the kids and just say, keep pushing this button. Keep pushing this button over and over and over. Do it for about 6 hours. I have had times when, like, I've been busy doing something and I've just left the tower with one of the kids. But different now, I use the cloud phone. Haven't really needed to do that. But every now and then, a run might die when I'm busy driving or something. And I'll go, oh, yeah, here, go into this app, check on the tower. Oh, we might get the wave 30. Is that what we needed? Was it wave 30? Please don't tell me it's something stupid like 100. Alright, just survive, little tower. Come on, that's all you gotta do. Just gotta survive. Just demon mode through everything. Demon mode your little heart out. Is it wave 30? Boom. Sure it was wave 30. Bro, boss ultimate in tier 20. Damn. There must be some yoked ass dudes in this. Okay. Is this it? Yes. Yes. Claim it. Alright, let's do some maths. Oh look, I'm 50 off. Okay, let's do some maths. So I'm going to get 225 from the 20. Where's our handy dandy calculator? Because I can't be, my brain's too minced to do it in my head. There we are. Alright, what do we got? We got 702, and then we hopefully get 225. 927, and what did we say that purchase was? 194. Oh, it's still short. It's still short, fam. 17 stones. But if we get the wave 1000, was it this one? T18? If we get the wave 1000, oh, there's no stones there. I'd have to actually get 1250. Oh well. At least we're only 50 stones off, 48 stones off the mastery. And we'll just roll with that. Easy dubs. Easy dubs. Just try wave 20 again. You can settle any luck to 20 or 30. Damn, we're so close. Tier 20 wave 80 is my new favorite card. Oh. Is that where that's from? 60s of research. Oh, this must be the AoE card. Buzzy. Whoa, Premium Pass 7. 19 to 21. Whoa, look at that. What's this skin? Oh, the Cyber. Whoa, look at that. What's this one? Oh, I love this one. This atomic one. So cool. Oh, there's the Rhino. So that's tier 18. The Dragon, tier 17. Alright, one day when we grow up, fam. One day when we grow up. one day when we grow up. Intro sprint deletes reroll shards, so you can't use it. Oh, okay. So I'd have to actually go... Where is it? I'd have to actually take it off. I might like just do that. Whoa, wow, whoa. And then what am I supposed to do? Demon mode? So demon mode to wave, whatever it is, wave 10, wave 9. Oh no, look, right off the rip, wave 5. Oh, look at that. That's cheesy as. Bro, that's hella cheesy. What, and then we do it again? And then people do it again. Just like that. So we'll try it again. No way it's that cheesy. Ah, definitely do your brain in, eh? Doing it though. Is there psychos out there that do this? Surely they do it with auto restart. This is like psycho behavior doing this. Where's he come? Wave 5? Where is he? Oh, he's there. He's overcharge. And then what? We just nuke him? Boom. There it is. 2000. What in the world is this? And then do you let demon mode? What is the secret? What is the secret to just quickly dying? Do you take the space displacer off? So things just hit you faster? Or we take the CF off? It must be something like that. It's got to be something super cheesy like that. And do we take the black hole off? And then we just let it die? Throw it at the Mokos. Is there a Chewbacca in you? The one Star Wars from the... in our... Oh wait, second win. Oh, am I going to get another one? And another one. Bro, this is illegal. This is illegal. So then you do it again. No way this is legal, bro. No way they left this in the game. Yeah, so in the native language here, the sound with the R's or R's is like it's rolled with your kind of similar to what, like Spanish, how they roll the R's a bit. But it's the same thing here. Hey, I didn't get any rerolls from that, did I? Nah. So is there RNG on the rerolls as well? That you don't necessarily always get it. And then what? All I have to do is second wind. Second wind. Do we just demon mode our way through it? You can restart at wave 5 to min-max if you need to try reroll something in a pinch. Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point if you just needed, like, if you muck something up and then you just need to put something epic on it. Right, I should have another one here. Hey, where's my other one go? I've only spawned one. We get a third one. This wave? Oh, I've broken something. Oh no, there he is. Oh, we didn't even get him. So it's just like spam it to 5 waves or something. Right, that's cheesy as, eh? Not gonna lie. I feel like you definitely want wave skip on. Just to try to get to that wave 5 as soon as possible. And then what, just nuke it, restart. Hi, this is psychotic. Boom. There you go. 2,000 down the hatch. Eat 'em up, boys. And then surrender, retry. South Africans have the coolest R roll. Sometimes you get shards, true. Okay. But I think like just the sheer amount that you're getting, there's nothing else that beats it, eh? That is absolutely wild. So how often do they spawn in tier 21? That must be a shitload. This is illegal, fam. You can click nuke after you die to get killed by fleet with those shards. Alright, so we should have another one at wave 10. Here he comes. Where is he? He doesn't exist. Well, that's sad. So when's the next one? Wave 15. Oh, don't know if I'm going to survive to wave 15. Boomfa. Boomfa. And here it comes. Cinnamon. Death to fight. Oh, yeah, second win. Boom. Got him. And then we're going to die after the second win in a few seconds. And then we hit restart. Like that. Boom. Dead. Retry. So is there... How many was that? Should have been 2. 1, 2. Yep. And how long did that take? So almost 4,000 in a minute 30. Almost 4,000 in a minute 30. What the hell? Almost 4,000 in a minute 30. You guys are crazy. We're not allowed to do this. Tier 21's the same as 20, but 2 fleets. Whoa, double fleets. Bro, what is going on? Double fleets. So if you just had auto restart, auto demon mode, like auto nuke or something like that, you could honestly just be punching through this. Like you could just put it on for like a few hours and then come back and be absolutely juiced. I feel like at a certain stage, like, I mean, I know you can never have enough rerolls and all that other carry on, but I feel like a lot of the people that are equipped with the right tools to be able to do that sort of farming. Hey, where did he go? I didn't even see one. I feel like a lot of the guys that are in the position where they're equipped to do that sort of farming, they probably don't need it as much as other people like myself that are that desperate for it. But like I was saying earlier, have you ever seen me with this many rerolls? Wild. Oh yeah, we got... When's this? Ends in 1 day. Crazy. Crazy boy. Gosh. What do I need? Yep, sure. Alright, what I do need to do, because I think I've put some coins into some stuff. Nope, haven't. Alright, let's wait for the respec. 243, we'll take that. How cool are these little features, like when they listen and then they put sliders on stuff? I reckon Poison Swamp Range needs a slider. I wonder why it's taking them so long to do that. Like, for people that have invested quite heavy into Poison Swamp, they definitely deserve that slider. Put that on a 5x. Super Tail's almost finished. Boom. Cash. Right. Boom. Back to being poor. Right. 1, 2, 3. Damn, would have been so good if we got a little bit of an easier bracket. But honestly, check this out. If you guys missed it earlier. Look at that, bro. Rank 8. Way out the norm. Look, 17, 15, 15, 13, 15. Another one way out the water, 11. And look at that, a random 8. And we're definitely not staying at rank 10. Got the PB. We're happy with that. I feel like we should have performed a bit better, but definitely that CF let us down. Max this. Maximus. Got our labs on. Sweet. Now we just go to the workshop. So we're in a really good point in tier 14 that I'm going to start leaving these more zeroed off. I should be alright with this, and by the time I die in tier 14, this should all be gold boxed. Which is really good. It's kind of the position that I want to be in. Still running 1.7. Might extend it just to kill. Try it with a little bit more to kill fleets a bit better. But fleets aren't my problem. They're probably going to become more something I have to figure out what to do with once I get to tier 15, which is still a while away. I'm definitely not strong enough for tier 15. 1, 2. And like always, I've probably forgotten something. I do it every time, eh? Let's max this. Boom, boom, boom. I can't wait for the day that we never have to respec again, honestly. One, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 48Q. So I've definitely mucked something up. Enhancements. You forgot to level up the BHD. Oh, sorry. I'm just reading back. half my damage is from Poison Swamp. Oh, I can't wait to get a good Poison Swamp. Well, Clouded, you should re-level Generator before enhancements. Yeah, I definitely mucked that up, but I mucked something else up. Oh, no, actually, I think I did go into it with this many coins. And I don't know why, to be honest. I think I wanted to buy something. Ooh, what are we going to get? More coins? I feel like more coins is the answer. You can never go wrong with more coins. We've either got more coins for 30Q. Or we got take orbs to 0.5. I think that's what I was going to get. Or wait, no, that's right. I'm missing this. So 32. So I'm 1Q short. Let's do a little rob. This is what I always do. I'll go like this. I'll go like this. Restore. Skip. And then I go like this. And I'll go boom. And then I go like this. Max. Boom. And we're only one level difference. And we got the unlock. And then we just end up picking it up along the way. And that's how we do it, fam. Let's go for a tier 15. Oh, what's the time? 9 o'clock. Shoosh. Why don't we go tier 13? Do this. This new patch killed my economy. Oh yeah, that's the other thing. It's hard to say what the hell's going on. What do I have Death Ray on? It's hard to say how I'm getting on and how I'm progressing because the changes. To summon, I think the problem is. I think that's what everybody's having a problem with. Oh, might need to put damage on. What's going on here? There you go. And then this will be set for our overnight run. So thanks everybody for tuning in. Listening to cannibalism and all sorts of crazy yarns. The crazy New Zealand version of the English language. You guys are here for the PB. We got the milestone. Oh, that's what I was gonna do. I was gonna do the milestone. Bro. Oh well, next time. Next time. I might do it after next week's tourney. What is it? The midweek one. While I'm waiting to do a placement, I'm gonna do that. Oh, the ultimate weapons. Bro. Good looking out. Right, we're back on now. Good looking out. Great stream. Thank you, Thank you, Clouded. Thank you too, Rappaport. Thanks for always tuning in and showing love. Thanks, Taylor. Thanks for stopping in, keeping me informed. It's always good when you got everybody helping out and you can just ask a question and people let you know. It's always super helpful. Look, we didn't get a super great placement, but we got a PB. That's always more than welcome in getting a PB. We got about definitely 1, 2, 3, 4 big lads down here. Four big boys down there. So should be alright to not get demoted. But no keys this one. But that's all good. We've had some marshmallow ones. We've had some marshmallow ones in there. So, don't forget there's an update video tomorrow. Tune in. We've had a few little good things this week. You guys might have picked up on one or two of them over the stream. But, if you like what you see, you know the drill, fam. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit the notification button so you can see when the next video is coming out. And as always, keep it clouded, fam.